Y'all not ready. Come on. Stop playing. Stop
Y'all
playing.
ain't ready.
Young Obama in the track and this breaking my heart. I'm waiting on that call where they rip him apart. Them hot wings make you fart when they fly through the dark. And them killers like sharks the way they float through the park. Deep in the dark, deep in the night. Young Obama was a scholar, so it's time to make it right. Hand me them black bandanas, them loud black pipes. 4 tickets on American, it's time to take a flight. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice. Shorty got 4 on the bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies. Shout out to them youngins introduced so false cases. Scrambling for food in that Philly train station. That personal thing, youngin'. Forgot the shell cases. Competition heard the track. They all free basic. We really love the queens. Holding down the kings. Loading hot slings with multiple hot wings. Every ghetto scene hit his heart. Hit his spleen in the Chinese store. Put-a-ding. I'm the lord of the wing. Hyena hot wings. Respect my kids and my queen. Hyena hot wings. My fam and my team. Hyena hot wings. My goals and my dreams. On the table with 5 trains, the seal's been cracked. They raping, they purging, they loading up them straps. Jamal know geometry, his brain on his lap. Endorse the final chapter, I know we'll be back. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice. Shorty got 4 in the bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies. Bacardi wanna dance, she in love with a bag. Shoot a bloody rag with the triple black jack. Youngin' body count like that. Turn goons into talk wigs and mountain bikes. They call it shoot a drag, youngin'. Jack the trap, youngin' just like him. Now it's a meeting in the jungle. And Steve's in the den, they chose Rag and Queen. I could still hear him scream. I was stuffed for love. Shooters on they day. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice. Shorty got 4 on the bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies. Shout out to them youngins introduced so false cases. Scrambling for food in that Philly train station. That personal thing, youngin'. Forgot the shell cases. Competition heard the track. They all free basic.
Yeah. Woo. Billions, baby, billions.
This is how we gonna do it.
Listen, we welcome y'all to Billionaire Radio. I'm your host, Big Arm, the lad with the pad. Over here is my star. He's the co-host, Lateef. Billions, ladies and gentlemen. We are the infamous Troll Brothers. This is that show that make you laugh,
Make you cry.
make you get upset,
Make you ponder.
be like, what is these guys talking about? But you enjoy what we talking about. You understand that? Because today, ladies and gentlemen, we on episode 51. That's 51 weeks, you guys will understand. And at the same time, understand this. We are right now live on Glockenware. Tune in. We're going to take y'all on an infamous plane ride. It's going to be a trip. It's going to lift off. It's going to be a little rocky. It's going to be some turbulence. But you know it's going to be a smooth landing at the end of the day.
Always.
You know what I mean? Because we make this thing happen. You know, this is what we doing. If you guys are new to the channel, on Billionaire Radio, on YouTube, like,
Subscribe.
comment,
Share.
and share. We appreciate everybody. Today's show, sponsored by An Outfit for You, a family of brands by Michael Keenan. If you want your brand to be successful and be productive and make money, my guy Michael is the guy. Why do I say that? Because his company built a lot of the fashion brands you guys like to wear. Some of those fashion brands are WESC, Hurley, Steve Madden, Joseph Abboud, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and of course Sean John. And as you guys are watching TV, understand that his company Wardrobe Styles, 17 of some of those shows that you guys are watching. Some of those shows that you guys are watching that he Wardrobe Styles is NCIS, Chicago, Law and Order, Blue Bloods, Magnum PI, SWAT, This Is Us, and all those FBI shows. It's not a night that you're not going to see his stuff when you're watching TV. It's not a night. Understand, he has a network of executives. I mean, these guys making it happen. They're making it happen in entertainment, retail, fashion, sports, you name it. They're making it happen. They also built my clothing line. So that's how I know, because he has a plan, he sticks to it. You know, understand you guys can reach him directly. Michael at an outfit for you, or you can just Michael at outfitforyou.com. On this note, hey, listen, man, episode 51, episode 51, understand that our 1-year anniversary is coming up next week. And understand, season 2 going to be crazy. We got something, it's going to be insane. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be insane.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to remind y'all all week, we're going to be promoting, letting y'all know, get ready for season 2. We celebrating all week for our 1-year anniversary. Some of you guys, listen, we might even do something, let y'all come in here with us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Might have the cake, who knows? It's going to be a great time.
Oh, y'all going to love it. Y'all going to love it.
We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, you know, as we keep on with this journey. You know, a lot going on. If I'm sure everybody's talking about March Madness, I wasn't going to talk about it. I thought Villanova was going to win. I was wrong, but you said the guy got hurt.
Yeah.
So you called that one.
Yep, the guard.
You called that one, and
they were shorthanded.
They were shorthanded, and they lost.
They probably would have lost anyway with him.
Kansas was rocking.
Kansas is deep.
But guess what? Man, listen, I watched North Carolina yesterday. I was like, listen, how do you come back from a 15-point lead? You're losing, and you let somebody come back 15 points.
And win.
So hat off to Kansas. They won it. I didn't want them to win. I was pulling for North Carolina.
I was mad about that because I had North Carolina.
Yeah, I listen, I didn't know what was going on. But, you know, do you blame the coach or the players for that situation?
First, before I speak about anything, let me just say happy Ramadan, my boy, right? Okay, now I can get into this conversation. Ask me that question again.
No.
Well, let's move on.
No, we're going to go to the next. So real quick though, now I'm just saying, who you gonna blame, the coach or the players, for the loss of North Carolina, you know, to Kansas?
I mean, the sad thing about that game yesterday, somebody had to lose, but both of them teams was loaded and supremely talented, and you just gotta blame the players. I mean, I think they got lackadaisical, right? I think that they reached a point where it's like, oh, we got them, you know, and it slipped through their fingers.
I blame the coach 100%. Everybody understand that if you watch March Madness, some of you guys lost money. It happens. That's why I don't bet. But it's all the coach's fault. And I give all the kudos, you know what I mean, to Kansas coach, because they made halftime adjustments. They came out as a whole different team. A different team.
When you say halftime adjustment, what adjustments was made?
Are you joking or you serious? You didn't watch the game like I watched the game?
I want to know.
So you didn't see how they came back hitting threes and how they set up in the press and the defense? You didn't see none of that?
Nah, I didn't.
All right. So just know that it was halftime adjustments. Halftime adjustments were made, and that's what coaches do, champions do, and that's why they won that game. They dug deep and they won it. And North Carolina made no adjustments. No adjustments. They played the same way they did first half. And when the adjustment was made, they couldn't do nothing for them because they was doing the hit and switch and hitting the threes and just caught back up. And they shut them down with a 12-0 run. It was crazy. They had a 12-0 run when they hit 12 points and they didn't even score 8.
So defensively, North Carolina couldn't handle the adjustments that was made at halftime by Kansas.
Well, it's not that they couldn't handle it. You got to understand, you got to play the play that whatever the coach system has you running,
right.
You got to play that system.
Right.
So the coach didn't change the system up. So he kept the same system. So what he should have did something to shut down some of those 3 points.
And what would you have done if you was the coach?
What I would have done?
Yes.
I'd have won the game. That's what I would have done. I'd have won the game.
That ain't helping nobody.
You know what I mean? I'd have won the game. Listen, but
they want you to break it down as an analyst. Like, they want to see what you saw.
I tell you what we're going to analyze. We're going to analyze that. I told everybody that Antonio Brown was playing for the Buccaneers. He took off his shirt. Everybody said what he did was a problem. And I said, listen, once he exposed the text messages, that Bruce Arians would not be the head coach next year. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because it's going to cause a conflict and trust with the players. Mm-hmm. And guess who just stepped down as head coach?
Bruce.
They let him resign.
Bruce.
He only been there maybe 3 years. Who resigns after a Super Bowl?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of controversy that winning. He had to resign.
But he's still in the
They moved him to the front office.
Yeah, he's an organization.
Yeah, they had to make it look good.
A lot of people said Brady had something to do with that, though.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's not just a Brady thing. You got to understand.
That's what I heard.
When Antonio Brown exposed those text messages, remember, Bruce Arians lied and said he didn't know that his ankle was the problem. And Antonio Brown exposed the text messages on social media.
Okay.
That's what the game changer was.
Okay.
So I was just.
I mean, that's on the medical team. How is that on the coach?
All right. Okay. I see what you want to do today with me. All right, we're going to do it too. We're going to do it. He want to. Hey, listen, y'all. He want to wrestle me today. And we're going to wrestle with him today. Because he ain't making no sense. But he going to wrestle today. You know what I mean? He want to wrestle today. I see.
I mean, the coach just gets the reports. I mean, he ain't
no
doctor.
You don't remember what happened? Apparently, you don't remember what happened.
Yeah, he got mad on the sideline.
Fast forward past that.
Halftime.
Fast forward past that.
Right.
Fast forward past that.
And what?
He put on the social media the text message conversations.
Okay. What did those messages say? Because I didn't read them.
We talked about that. I don't know, maybe 10 shows ago.
All right, let's break it down for him. He texted, him and the coach had conversation back and forth about the ankle.
Correct.
He let the coach know that, look, my ankle is bad, right?
My ankle's still bad.
And still bad.
Right.
And the coach
probably said, we need you.
We need
do the best you can.
Do the best you can.
Correct.
Then on the other side, try to act like he didn't know.
Correct.
That the ankle was hurt.
Correct.
Okay. Conflict of interest. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And then Antonio Brown put out their text messages the day before the game.
Okay. All right.
Where that was exposed everything.
And he stepped down.
Well, it couldn't be. Once the players can't trust you, it's a wrap.
Yeah, but he won a Super Bowl with that locker room. I think it might be a split room because I know a lot of the players loved that guy.
No, that was up until that happened. Once that happened,
that's a small. That's kind of petty.
It's not petty
because that's just one player.
That's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's one of the top players in the league.
That's true.
That's the player that caught touchdown in the Super Bowl.
So he couldn't just go in and apologize and keep his job?
He didn't want to apologize.
All right, well, then that's why he's in the front office.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
I know y'all watching Will Smith resigns from the Academy. I'm loving this, watching this. This is like watching wrestling, y'all. It's like watching wrestling. Will Smith resigns from the Academy because of the controversy slap Chris Rock.
But he still can vote for nominees. He just can't be nominated.
Well, he's not. We understand he's not a part of the board anymore. He's not part of the Academy anymore.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So he had to step down.
Okay.
The Academy made a big progress.
Right.
Because there was one point where it really wasn't letting minorities be a part of the Academy.
Oof.
It was a shift.
Oof. Shifting of the guard.
Right. And it came out, and they said Oscar not white #. They started that a long time ago, which started,
right.
I want to say that was 2012.
Right.
And, so it was a big shift with the Academy, Right. I understand Monique is on the Academy, She's
good.
part of the academy.
Right.
It's invitation only.
Okay, she's stepping up. Shout out to Monique.
But Will Smith just stepped down. Because it's a PR move. He's trying to take the attention off of everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Of
course, like I said, it's entertainment to me. It's Hollywood. I believe nothing in Hollywood.
I don't know, because Chris Rock Brothers is going off on Will. So, I mean.
That's part of Hollywood.
Okay. So they all acting.
It's all Hollywood.
They all stretching this out like a rubber band.
It's Hollywood entertainment.
Okay. Well, they entertaining. They are extremely entertaining.
When you see a body missing, then talk to me. It's Hollywood, man. It's acting. It's like when you watch wrestling, they get slapped.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's entertainment.
The smack heard around the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff like that. I'm just saying, he stepped down from the academy.
Uh-huh.
So Netflix pulled away from one of their movies he was doing. It was Bad Boys 4 supposed to be coming up.
That got held up?
Well, Netflix just pulled away from it.
Well, it's still going to hit the silver screen, right? It's still
Will Smith was reading the script. The thing is, because of the whole, we don't know who's behind this slap, but the slap is affecting some real things that's going on.
As far as what?
Him doing movies.
Wow. Now he messing with his bag now.
Right.
You could blame his wife for that.
You can't blame nobody
She
for
could have
that.
stopped this. She could have stopped it. I didn't know that August Alsina was their son friend. I didn't know that was Jaden's friend.
That's how they got introduced, man.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing.
We talked about that, right?
No, I don't remember having that conversation.
You know why you don't remember? We've been doing this for a year, so you can't remember everything.
I didn't know.
We talked about the entanglement. We talked about Jada.
But I didn't know that was their son's friend.
Yeah, that's how they introduced you.
That changes the whole,
Well, that don't change nothing. What did that change?
Man. What you mean, what does it change?
What was it change?
So your son bring his friend home and your wife end up messing with that wouldn't be major to you?
I just said what changes. You said the change. What changes?
Everything changes.
What changes?
The way you look at things, the way I thought the entanglement changes for me because I thought it was just someone she met in the industry. You know what I mean? She was out, maybe at a club or something.
Okay, so you were under a rock when it happened. We get
right.
it. All right. So,
and then the son brought him home.
Okay.
It's weird to me, man. It's weird. But I mean, more power to it.
But you're just finding this out.
Yes.
And it's been, what I'm telling you.
Yes.
It's old.
I work, man.
To you, you're like
I work 300 hours
it
a
don't
week.
matter about
I ain't
working.
got time for
it don't matter what kind
current
of work
events.
I don't care what kind of work what you do. They talk
I'm
about
not worrying about their life. I'm worrying about mine. So I'm not really into.
But you're worried about it now.
Because it's a show. I have to be worried.
So that's
about
what I'm trying to say.
And my host brought it to my attention.
I didn't bring that to your attention. I didn't say nothing about the entanglement. I didn't bring up August Alsina. He haven't had a hit since who knows the hits was me. So I didn't bring that up.
Okay. I'm in the dark.
All right.
Billions is in the dark on this one, y'all. I'm sorry.
So for all my marijuana smokers, I know you guys are praying for this bill to go through. So right now, the House voted to decriminalize marijuana.
Are they letting the inmates that went to prison for selling it?
Well, the Senate's saying no. So the Senate's like, nah. The Senate feel like it's a gateway to other things. So they're like, nah, it's not going to happen. They're
not going to legalize it?
No.
So then you got to shut down all the pharmacies and marijuana farms then,
Well, let's clarify. It's legal it's not going to be legal on the federal level, but it's still legal in the state level.
How that work?
Every different state has different, like it's not legal.
Like Colorado,
yeah,
it's legal.
Right.
LA,
right,
it's legal. Okay.
But it's not legal over here.
But it's not legal in Pennsylvania.
Or New York.
Okay.
Or Jersey.
Or whatever, man. I mean.
Or Maryland.
That's corny to me.
But they're trying to push it.
I hope they keep pushing.
Do you think it's going to happen? Somebody told me they think it's going to happen within a year. Do you think it's going to happen?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Why?
I mean, they're trying to figure out the taxes. I don't think it's ever going to happen.
As long as the government can make their money, the future is bright. If they can put their hands in it and get paid and make millions and billions of dollars off of it, it will be legalized.
Well,
but it's a certain code you probably gonna have to go by. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be paperwork and cards and stuff like that involved, because they want their money like they want their taxes. So it's the same thing.
I know a lot of you guys get ready for 420. Y'all hoping this bill passed, but Senate's not gonna let it happen. I think,
man, go get a case of backwoods, y'all. Don't listen to this guy.
In my opinion, if they legalize marijuana, I think the world's gonna go backwards.
Why?
Because everybody's gonna be high. Who's gonna work? Who can work when they high?
Everybody.
Who gonna work?
Everybody.
People gonna be driving slow.
You know how much better this show would be if me and you was up here high?
I don't smoke, so that wouldn't happen. That's what I'm saying. It'd be like everybody high all over the place.
Take off. I'm saying, yeah, a lot of people work well high.
I think the world will go backwards, man. Everybody, listen.
And people are a lot more talented off marijuana also, believe it or not.
All right, so besides artists and music artists, who else is talented when they high?
Football players.
Come on, man.
Yes.
You can't play that game high.
You can't.
You're gonna get a concussion or something else.
You're definitely not gonna get a concussion because marijuana is good.
Football's a reaction drill.
When it comes to the neurology part of it, marijuana is actually a cure.
Football is a reaction drill. Like you gotta be able to react.
Oh, you're gonna react. It might be a few seconds.
Exactly. You're going the wrong way.
It might be 30 yards past
you
running with the football.
Exactly.
But you're going to turn and react. Like,
Just imagine everywhere you go, everybody smoking.
It would be a better world, man.
Listen.
We wouldn't be at war. That's one.
Wait a minute. Imagine you'd be at the green light beeping at somebody. Come on, man. He high like, oh, my bad. Oh, the light changed. Oh, all right, my bad.
Yeah.
Family.
Ain't nobody getting shot. Ain't no road rage, none of that. They both probably get out and
now
you got raps, you got smoke.
Now I do think I think if you legalize marijuana, that the actual crime rate will go down.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I believe that part.
Definitely.
But I believe the workforce is going to be a whole problem.
Yeah.
There's
going to be a lot of stuff going on in the bathroom.
Nobody's not going to work. But nobody's going to want to work.
But they're going to be eating a lot at work. It's going to boost up the little small stores, that sell food and stuff like that.
All the snack machines
going to go up.
All the snack machines.
Economy going to go up. Trust me.
I'm telling you, all these.
Oh, man. It'll be a better world.
Everything is legal.
It'll be a better world.
Everybody's smoking all over the place.
It'll be a better world.
Could you imagine going to the hospital, right? And your nurse is high? You can't. Think about it. It's legal. I'm just saying. So you're going to get checked in, right? Somebody hurt, bleeding, shot, whatever. This person hitting the blood. Oh, what's up? All right, let's say it again. What we doing now? They were shot where? They shot in the neck.
Best thing they could do is tell them to hit it. Yo, hit this. That's so bad, bro.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is why they're not gonna legalize it.
Because these tokes, you good? Hold up, man. You look, come here. Get killed for stuff like that. Puff, pass.
These kind of conversations is why they're not gonna legalize it. This is why they're not gonna legalize it.
Imagine a police stop if everybody was high.
Oh my gosh. Exactly.
They gonna walk over to your car like
you gonna blow it in the police face.
Roll out the window.
The whole car be lit up.
Roll the window down. See your license,
right?
Registration,
exactly.
And insurance.
Can you imagine that world? This is why we can laugh about it, because this is how this is the world is going to be if we legalize marijuana.
They're going to be laughing at your name on your driver's license.
Right.
Yo, Doug, look at this.
What it say? Run 'em ass? What's this?
Let me hear you say your ABC.
Yes, they're not going to legalize it, man. They're not going to legalize it. You know, we definitely not going to legalize it, man.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. Yeah, they should though, man. They should legalize it, man.
All right, yeah. If you guys like what you're hearing, like, comment, share, subscribe. Damn, we gotta get this show moving, man. It's time to move. Hey, listen, season 2, man. We're gonna add on some extra stuff, man.
We might have to pay for an extra hour, man.
We're gonna add some extra stuff. All right, so here's what's going on. That's a little semi-serious, right?
Right.
But it's gonna happen. April 11th. Let me make sure I got the date right.
Right.
April 11th.
Right.
Y'all heard it here first. On Billionaire Radio, that your passports will be gender neutral. The White House just passed that bill.
Wow.
So that means that it's not gonna be male. It's not going to be female. It's going to be gender X. From now on.
How does that work? I'm confused.
Well, you should be confused. So there's no more gender with your passport. Because you understand, because you got to understand from the LGBT community pushing their gender, and remember the transgenders, right? We talked about that.
I
right?
knew they was trying to push a bill where there's no gender at all, right?
That's what it is. So the passports are...
This is the beginning of...
So the passports...
You're tripping.
So you can dress up how you want to dress up, do what you want to do. You can actually borrow your mom's passport, right? And go wherever you want to.
And I can go in any bathroom I want, male or female.
I didn't get the bathroom part yet.
That's not a gender.
Listen.
It's a bathroom.
But
it's not a woman's bathroom.
That's how the passports are going now.
Come on, man.
It's gender neutral.
That's wild.
It is gender neutral.
But it's in the option, though. If I want a gender on my passport, I can keep it, right? It's optional, right?
They're taking away gender off the passport.
Nah, man, that's not good.
You won't have a gender on your passport.
Yeah, but
they're not saying it's an option to say no. They're saying it'll be gender neutral.
I'm not with it.
So you have a choice. All the new passports after April 11th, it's coming out. You're going to start seeing. If you go to get it, it's going to be this gender X. That's it. Gender X.
Okay.
You know.
So we got to return the ones we have now?
No, you're going to keep the ones you have.
Right.
But when it expires, like every 10 years, your passport expires.
Exactly.
So when it expires, and you go get it again, you're not going to be a male.
I'm an alien.
You're going to be gender neutral.
I'm an alien.
You can act how you want to act at that point.
I'm going to be an alien.
I think people going to be swapping passports. Let me borrow your passport. Let me borrow your passport. That's going to be a little crazy because people going to be borrowing people's passports.
Okay.
But I guess you still might got to match it with some ID, two forms of ID. I don't know. But just know the passports, they're doing what they can, and they're getting rid of that. Like I said, the world is really changing.
It is.
And it's changing to the point where the president of Disney,
right?
She realizes that she has two of her children that are LGBTQ. She says, I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means they're gay or whatever, but she's saying that she realized that it's hitting her home and her family.
Right.
And so from now on, what Disney is doing, so 50% of the characters moving forward in the shows of Disney, she says she's going to make sure it's going to be 50% LGBTQ and minorities.
Man, now they going too far, bro. See, now they getting ridiculous with it, man. Get out of here with that garbage.
Why? Listen, man.
No, man.
You got to understand.
If you want to be that way, right? What's all the special privileges about? I mean,
so now the children are going to be exposed.
Not mine.
To these. You going to shut off
man,
Disney?
Yes.
Disney run everything.
Man, could care about that. But they don't run the world.
But you got to understand, they will be living in a different world.
I'm gonna be one of them people out there with the picket signs saying, "Nah, we ain't getting down like that."
You can't stop. You can't stop Disney from doing what they're gonna do.
Why? You got that money? You got enough money to stop somebody Disney? Gonna have the money. I'm pretty sure it's somebody with money that think like I think that got the money to shut it down. Nah, I'm not doing it, man.
Well, you gotta understand. You gotta open your mind up. Open
my mind that they want to put it on a separate channel. It doesn't have to be on a Disney channel. Won't you just put it on the Happy channel?
Because they want it to be mixed in.
No, don't mix it in with
Because
my
your children, what's going to happen is, you got to understand, they're normalizing the world. It's going to be normal. Like, it's going to get to the point where if you're heterosexual, you're weird. That's how the world is changing. Like,
so that's the new world order then.
I don't know what order you want to call it, but I'm just saying. So your children, right? They're going to be seeing it anyway.
They're not. I'm gonna make sure my children don't see it.
So Mickey Mouse.
Because I don't have to keep the subscription. I could just cancel it. You don't have to have it. No, I'm serious, bro. Like, come on, man. Now they're getting too far. They're going too far.
Going too far.
They already shutting down Center City where you can't even hardly get around.
What do you mean?
Blocking off Sampson Street. Blocked off. Every weekend. You can't even get up Sampson Street no more.
You mean because
the community? Because they got the community,
right? And
the community said we want these streets blocked off, and we want these streets blocked off.
But
why Center City can't just remain the same?
That's separate. That's not why they blocked it off.
Why they block it off?
Because it was the pandemic, so people had to dine outside. So there was a lot of streets, because they had dining outside. They stretched it out to the streets, so they blocked off a lot of streets. It wasn't just down there. It's all of
why is it still
all the restaurants?
No, I only seen it down there in that community, man.
Man, you see it all over. Marathon,
I ain't seen it all over.
Marathon Grill, all over.
I seen the outside petition set up, but I ain't see the silver gates blocking the streets off.
They're all through Center City. All through Center City.
I'm down there all the time, bro.
Okay.
I don't see what you see. I only see it right in that section, right in the funny man section, right in there. That's where I be seeing it going on, man.
Well, nothing you can do about it. It's just it's changing.
They keep saying ain't nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it. So I want to just
they in control.
Just embrace it.
I ain't embracing it.
And understand that your children are going to be watching Disney.
I'm not embracing that.
And they're going to be saying, "Why is Mickey Mouse walking like that?" So no, it's going. Listen, when Mickey Mouse kissed, ooh, that's going to get good. When Mickey Mouse kissed another male mouse, or when Winnie the Pooh, not Winnie the Pooh, what's the is that Winnie the Pooh? Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh does something with the honey he shouldn't be doing.
Well, then there would be no more phones and TVs in my house. I might just throw the TV out the window, along with the laptops, phones.
You can't be that way.
Tablets.
You can't be that
might
way.
as well just toss it out the window.
You can't be that way, man.
Come on, man. I'm canceling. I'll cancel Disney first before I allow that to happen.
You can't be that way.
I am that way.
You know, something. Let me change your mind for a minute, man.
Please change my mind.
Because your boy,
I ain't got nothing against them. I ain't got nothing against, to each his own, bro. I'm just saying, you don't have to expose everyone to it.
Well, you have to now. Because they're going to see it anyway.
Let them see it. I don't want mine to see it.
They are seeing it now.
I mean, they grow up and they're adults and they experience it on their own. There ain't nothing I can do about it. But as a father, bringing them up, I'm gonna try to bring them up, as properly as I possibly can.
You gotta understand your mindset that you're thinking is not gonna be that mindset 20 years from now. So you gotta understand, your living today will be the old life, the old way.
So you're saying that it won't be nobody thinking like me.
Right.
30 years from now.
I can't. It's going to be some people still thinking like you.
Right.
But a majority of the youth that's growing up are growing up understanding that it's the new way how things are.
Nah. They don't have to grow up that way. I think that's garbage.
The only way
they don't have to grow up that way.
The only way you can stop that, if you homeschool your kids, don't let them go out the house.
It's a lot of weird stuff going on out there. Don't get it twisted. But they don't have to grow up that way. It doesn't have to be an option nor a choice.
All right. Okay. I don't know what happened, but
yeah.
The mic
the
mic is switched up, right?
Yeah.
They don't like this topic. We're gonna switch it up on y'all anyway. Hey, listen, I'm gonna switch it up real quick.
Right.
I gotta tell you, but Kanye West, real quick, he dropped out of Coachella. And they said he's going to stop ranting on the internet.
Right.
Supposedly supposed to go get help, but they said that's not true. But he said it's not healthy for his children and all those things. But he dropped out of Coachella because he felt like right now it's not the same. Now,
I don't even know what Coachella is.
It's a concert.
Oh, okay.
Him and Billie Eilish and they all supposed to perform.
Okay.
But he dropped out. He was a headliner. He dropped out.
Okay.
And then at the same time, he got canceled from the Grammys. He wasn't allowed to perform in the Grammys.
Okay.
He didn't even show up, but he ended up winning the Grammy with Jay-Z.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So I just had to tell you that Kanye says he's going to get help. So we're going to see a different part of Kanye right now. He says he's going to stop being online as much with that. Or I guess he's trying to do something different now.
And they blackballed him because of who and what?
The Grammys did, because remember he was threatening, and Instagram suspended his account for 24 hours.
Who was he threatening?
He was threatening good old Pete Davidson when I was banging his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian.
So what?
And then Trevor Noah also.
So that was cause for them to cancel him out of the Grammys?
Well, they wanted to stop the slander, because you understand that. If you remember, he making videos, animation of killing Pete Davidson. And they didn't want kids to see that. Yeah.
Hold on. You want kids to see Yosemite Sam and Donald Duck kissing, but you don't want kids to see an animation of Kanye West killing Pete Davis.
Right.
Okay.
You said it on the nose. It's a problem.
Wow. This is the world we live in, huh? Wow.
I mean, it's a.
I mean, what's the difference?
Kanye West. But it's getting to the point now. Okay. I think somebody in Kim Kardashian's team, and her PR team, is putting out information for more buzz, because they just talked about when Pete Davidson was doing a movie and she went to go support him, and of course his family was there, so she met his grandparents, and they're making a big deal that Kim Kardashian met Pete Davidson's grandparents, saying that they're moving forward somewhere.
Who cares?
Her fans?
She's not going to be with him that's going to be over next year, man.
You think next year?
Of course. Come on, man.
Now, I think because the way it's happening, she's going to be stuck in it for a while.
That's Kim. I guarantee it, T-I-T it, that she'll be with a professional athlete by November.
All right. You said it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You gonna stand on that? November.
It'll be a basketball player or it'll be a football player. It might even be a baseball player, but she will be with a professional by November. This ain't gonna last. Come on, man. She toying with the boy. She already branded him. He ain't going nowhere. We ain't going.
Know.
He branded.
I don't know, but so you know what? I gotta switch gears on something that's real important. I got a couple. It's not enough time in the show. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not enough time in the show. but I swear, it's like we got all. But right now, I told everybody, right? So right. Black Lives Matter, right? Yeah. I said, listen.
But do they really?
Yeah, but listen.
Come on. Do they really?
Yeah, but listen.
Okay.
So Black Lives Matter, right?
Since when?
I said I was not spending a coin to donate to them, right?
Right.
Because I said Black Lives Matter is a movement.
Right.
But it shouldn't be a business, right? So the founders are now under questioning because they just bought a $60 million mansion in California with the Black Lives Matter donation money.
Who did that?
They got a $60 million donation.
Who did that?
And so listen, it's about to get ugly.
Oh my goodness.
They took $60 million,
just like I said,
and they donate, and they everybody that donate to Black Lives Matter, you guys got a mansion in California right now.
And I want to know where it's located. I need the address and how to get there.
They said it was done with an LLC, and you can't get the address.
What?
They said there was no. Listen, they're under
I want to throw a party at my mansion.
Listen, they said right now.
Did it cost $60 million? Did the mansion cost $60 million?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I want to go to my mansion.
They said it's right under $60 million, pretty much right.
Do you know how much land that is and how immaculate this house has to look?
So,
it probably got 15 jacuzzis.
And remember, the one that had stepped down a few months back because she was under investigation and scrutiny because she bought $3.2 million worth of property and real estate and houses. So what they
man,
so
they
like
just, they messed up.
so
They
listen.
messed up big time.
Oh, so the government has stepped in already. You know, California, they're saying they want to see the taxes for 2019 and 2020. They have not filed any taxes. You know what I mean? So they want to know, what did you do with the money? Because they said they were illegally mishandling the funds.
Right.
Toucan the mics. Woo, man. Illegally mishandled the funds. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm just saying, unfortunately, looks like this thing's about to go downhill.
It has to. It has to. What in the, oh my goodness, man. What in their right mind would even make them think that they could get away with it?
Well,
You stealing, I'm stealing money, right?
right,
And I go buy a space shuttle.
right. Well, actually, I believe it's 6 million, not 60 million. The point is,
I was about to say it's $60 million. It's crazy.
no, I really believe it's 60 million. The
That's a lot of
donation was
land.
60 million.
That's like 10 Rick Ross type.
Listen,
Just take Rick Ross' house and
they put out
give me
pictures
10
and
of them
videos.
and put them together.
They put pictures and videos of them sipping wine and enjoying their food.
That's sad, man.
And, yeah,
That's a bad reflection.
so
A horrible reflection on us.
It's about to get bad.
Oh, my goodness.
It's about to get bad, you know. And so, you know,
I mean, that whole
everybody-
statement, I think that we as a people need to make sure that Black Lives Matter first
it's
before you come out with something that says Black Lives Matter. Because we can go out here and murder each other. 20 blacks murder each other, and it's cool. Go ahead, murder some more blacks. But the moment one white person murdered 10 black, and then we all in the uproar.
Well,
Oh my God,
see,
I
that's
can't
not-
believe that happened.
But that's not my point, though.
But that's my point.
I get your point, but did you realize they're taking these funds with the land is 6,500 square feet?
Dog, I'm just saying the statement
Right.
I made is telling you the emphasis on what they just did. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, they got over
like a lot of people of color are really dying. And that Black Lives Matter thing came from a situation where the guy had the knee on the man's neck, and we went through that as a people, and we was suffering and we was in a lot of pain. And then you're gonna turn around and let the media find out that you just basically just said it's a bunch of trash.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's garbage.
Yeah,
Because
oh,
we taking this money and we getting houses
Listen.
and cars and come on, man. Come on.
they got a 20-car garage,
Oh my,
like 7 bedrooms.
oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
So I'm just saying, it's about to get ugly. Stay tuned.
Oh, that's bad.
For those that didn't know, you heard it here first.
That's real bad. You got any names?
Tons of names. I got tons of
You got
names.
some names. Put some names out there, bro.
I even got the name of who actually donated the most millions to the place. You know what I mean? But we're not going.
Man, that's ugly, bro. That's
Yeah.
that's bad, bro. That thing they did right there, bro. Goodness.
You know.
You just stumped it. Everything we was fighting for. All the protests.
Right.
All the people that died in the protests. Everybody that got hurt. All the people that's still dying behind the guns of officers, behind the guns of supremacists, behind the guns of racists. You just stepped on it. The guy that was running and got shot. You just mutilated it all.
Hey,
Goodness gracious.
it gets better. You know what?
Oh my goodness. Come on, lad. Come on, you killing them already.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna come off of that for a minute.
You killing them already, bro.
Right. Well,
You got something. You got a rebuttal?
Listen, you know what? I'm
Let me take your pad away from you.
Hey, I know it by heart. Elon Musk just bought 9% shares of Twitter. Elon Musk, he just bought the largest share in Twitter, and he wants to make changes.
Uh-huh.
And remember, I told you about the kid on Twitter that was following his private jet.
Right.
and they want to deactivate the account.
Right, and they try to pay him to
right.
deactivate.
So now he bought shares of Twitter now. So you know, see, that's how bosses move. Everybody's not paying attention. I realize he's okay. Y'all not gonna shut his account down. I'm gonna buy the most stock.
Now I can make moves. I can make moves.
It's the most stock in Twitter.
I'm at the head of the chairman board now. So when you come to work, guess who face you gonna see?
Yeah. He was doing this thing.
Oh my goodness! Wow, that's amazing. That's boss. Yeah, that's boss.
Yeah. All right. So I gotta say something crazy though.
Okay, let's get it.
So there is this rapper. Rest in peace to him. His name was Gunu. Spelled Goon E-W, right?
Goon
E-W.
No.
In Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah, shot and killed, I do believe, maybe it was either early April or late March. Mm-hmm. I could be wrong, but he got shot and killed, right? Mm-hmm. So
I think I heard about this too. Go ahead.
Yeah, but so because he was a rapper, so his family, now this, I don't know about people's parenting skills, but his family decides, right, to do a concert funeral. So it's this nightclub. They have the whole concert, and they have his body, his corpse, propped up with a hoodie and jeans with a crown on, pretty much, while he's dead, sitting there, and then performing all his songs.
Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Hold on.
You heard it right.
I mean, that's a lot going on in this world. But,
yeah, man.
Let me just try to.
Yeah, man.
Let me just try to absorb some of the stuff you just said.
Yeah,
because
man.
I'm listening, but I'm getting lost.
Yeah.
So they threw a concert.
Yeah.
In a building, right? Or outside.
You gotta come back. He was murdered first.
He was murdered first.
He was murdered.
And for his funeral,
right,
they decided to throw a funeral concert.
He was 24 years old.
24.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
24.
Right.
Funeral concert.
Right. And the nightclub in D.C.
Hold up. Let's mention, first of all, it was a tragedy.
Right.
That this young man was killed.
Right.
In the prime of his life.
April 3rd, he was killed.
Okay. Right. So that was a couple of days ago.
Right.
And they already had.
I take it back. March 18th. I'm screwing it up. March 18th, he was killed.
All right. So March 18th, he was killed.
Right.
And they did what?
April 3rd was the celebration of his life and death.
So from the 18th to the 3rd, his body hasn't been underground.
Right.
That's bad. That part is bad alone. All right. Now, they took his body and did what? The decomposed body. I guess the funeral home did what they had to do to the body.
Right.
And then what they do, they dressed him up.
Right. Like he was live in concert.
Like he was live in concert.
And they propped him up with jeans, a sweatshirt, and a crown. So they felt like he was a king. They felt like and they dressed him up, Tim boots and all.
I mean, that's the first I ever heard of anything like that.
And they're all chanting his songs, singing his songs, and the family, because supposedly when he got killed, he was on his way to give a gift to his sister, and so of course they try to say he was doing an honorable thing, but he lived the street life. It was a rapper. The part that I feel like it should be illegal anyway to do something like that.
I feel the same way. I'm saying there's some good and there's some bad in that.
It's not one good thing about having a dead body and a concert and you screaming and chanting over it. It's nothing good about that.
I mean, it's a celebration.
He's a dead body. That's the spook.
I mean, it's spooky.
Okay, so if you came in,
it's Tales of the Crypt type spooky.
Okay, so let's just say, let's just say somebody from the team.
Hood. I mean, I wouldn't want y'all to do that to me.
Listen,
but
all right.
I mean,
okay, say somebody from the team. Something happened, right?
Right.
And you go ahead and let's just say on Billionnear Radio, right?
Right.
We sit them right here next to
I don't want to laugh.
Exactly.
I'm trying not to do that.
We sit them right here. And we sitting there doing the show, and this dead body sitting right here. And we sat there talking about, yeah, man, that was my man. He did his thing. That was held it down. Like,
wow, bro,
that's crazy. I think that's a problem in itself. And of course, the concert people that have the actual place, the club apologized to the public. They didn't realize, because that's demonic in code. You didn't realize it.
I mean, that's very demonic.
But the craziest
But
part
his
about
parents did this?
Yes, his parents, his sister wanted to do it. His parents backed it, and they saying, "Leave us alone. Let us grieve how we want to grieve."
Did they charge people to get in for this?
I didn't ask that part. It might have been a free.
If it was free, then
I don't know.
If you tried to make profit off of something like that,
it's a dead body on stage.
I know, man. That's
all right. So this was crazy for me.
That's wild.
So I go and look up his music. I never heard him day for my life. I look up his music. All he talking about is shooting, killing. So y'all dancing around the guy that was murdered in his songs. He talking about shooting, killing the ops, brain on the floor, this, that. Like he's talking all that heavy stuff. Why? I'm like, you guys are sitting there, the dead body's here, and I'm like, does the mom know what these lyrics are? Because y'all celebrating.
Y'all celebrating
a dead body. That's insane.
Yeah, that's a touchy subject.
Right? Yeah, it's spooked out.
Yeah, I mean,
it's spooked out.
I can't fathom it, man. I'm trying to get it all together here, but my mind is not trying to, cooperate.
Well,
that's wild, man. That's.
But that's why I had to bring it up.
If you would put it this way, if somebody told me, I wouldn't believe it.
It's all online right now. It's all online. Everybody be sending. Hey, I thank y'all for sending me the news, man. Everybody be sending me stuff for topics. I'm like, oh, this is good. This is good.
That's a first. That's a first.
When I seen that,
right.
Some people didn't even want to look at the picture. They had to finally block it because he's sitting there dead. And
oh man,
they showing,
wow,
embalming fluid looking like. But they didn't. That's what I'm saying.
I said Tales from the Hood.
But that's a problem, right?
Yeah.
That's the real problem.
Tales from the Hood type horror movie type stuff, man. That's like a horror movie, man. Wow.
All right, so
now that's probably why we don't need to legalize weed.
See, there you go.
For a reason like that.
Yeah.
But hey, other than that,
so some of you guys are dating gold diggers and don't know it.
How you don't know?
I don't know.
Ain't no way on earth you dating a gold digger and you don't know.
You probably
your bank account should reflect it.
Yeah. So
your pockets should reflect it.
So we're gonna close out the show with this for y'all. Yeah, because we're gonna let y'all know how you could tell if you're dating a gold digger. And one sign you can tell you're dating a gold digger. If her friends are gold diggers. Usually birds of a feather flock together. So if she hang around a bunch of gold diggers, they have similarities, which is why they even get along with each other.
Right.
Also you could tell if she's not emotionally attached. If the woman is not emotionally attached to you, then she's pretty there, not for what you think she's there. She's there for the money.
If you can't be around her, if you can't see her without spending money, then that should tell you something.
That's a sign.
Yes.
That's a sign.
I mean, she don't want you to come over her house if you ain't coming over with some money. Or she don't want you to come over if you ain't get that bag that she ordered, or them Gucci shoes on heels she ordered, or that car she wanted. Washing machine, TV, whatever.
You've been watching. You've been on my list. You've been looking at my list.
Come on, man. So that's easy to detect.
Because she puts a value on expensive gifts. Like, in other words, she don't want the gift that you actually thought about. Like, you know what? It's for the thought. It's for this. It's for that. She want that expensive gift.
She want from you everything that she wouldn't.
I want you to bite the sandwich. I want you to bite the sandwich.
Well, I can't do that.
Yeah, you gotta bite the sandwich.
I'm gonna break with it.
What you mean? Damn, I forgot. Yeah, well,
but I pulled it out. Still wanted it.
I forgot.
I can eat it later on.
I totally forgot about it. Did you get a bottle of water?
I had it, but I didn't bring it in with me.
All right, we'll keep on talking about the gold diggers then, man.
Listen, man.
Cause I got some more stuff.
Listen,
Go
man.
ahead.
Listen, man. It's easy to detect because, first of all, if you don't have a certain amount of money that you can't be with her or around her. She don't want you calling her. She don't want you texting her. She don't even want to see you. You got to spend this money in order for her to be in your life.
Right.
She'll go somewhere, and what I don't like about them is when it comes to their money,
Right.
they won't spend 2 squirrel nuts. They won't spend 2 pennies. She'll go in the same club you went in and order a bottle of water with a spritz and ask for some cherries and maybe some fruits to be put on the side. And then when you come through the door, it's time to get bottles. It's time to go to the VIP section. It's time to just spin up your, and guess what? She's going to invite a couple of girlfriends too.
Yeah, so not only that, she is curious about your income. So she's always asking about your income.
She already know about you.
When your money coming, she's watching it, and she's always asking about your money.
She already know about your income. They gold diggers look to see what you driving, what you're wearing, and what's in your pockets. That's what these gold diggers, they see you they already see the plug from the gate. They see it. You pull up in the Lambo, or you pull up in the G63 AMG Benz Jeep, or something like that, she's on you. She on you like a fly trap. She's on top of your koofy.
All right, you know what? Also, like we kind of talked about, she doesn't pay for anything.
I just said that.
That's why I just said that. You said that.
Okay. And I wasn't looking at your pad.
You did. That's right. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she won't spend a dime. She'll spend all of your money. If she's spending money, you gave it to her. But she won't spend a dime of her own money.
All right, she always feels entitled, too. Always feels
Absolutely.
entitled and ungrateful.
Very ungrateful.
I mean, that's very important.
Selfish.
You know what I mean?
Selfish, ungrateful, non-caring, cold as ice.
And I'm going to leave y'all with these last two. That she's always in a financial crisis. Every time she calls you, she need money because of this, money because of that. Money. That's all game.
Yep.
That's all game.
For mom, dad,
Right.
or my daughter, or my brother, or my cat, or my dog.
But here's something that is real important. She may just be out of your league. Sometimes you're dealing with women that's out of your league. If she has a certain social status, and you know you can't keep up with that social status, because some women make nice money.
All right, but speaking on that, is Sierra a gold digger?
I don't know, but we got to close out, good brother. We can get into it, but we got to close out. You know what I mean?
Is Sierra a gold digger?
It was great.
Is Sierra a gold digger?
We are going
There's
on.
a lot of these women that end up with these professional players
Listen.
and big rappers.
Listen.
Are they gold diggers?
Listen, we're closing out, everybody. We thank y'all for tuning in. Billionaire Radio, LLNEAR, because the billions are near. Episode 51. We will be celebrating season 2 coming up. A year. Our 1 year anniversary is coming up. All week we're going to talk about it, celebrate it. And today we're sponsored by An Outfit for You, a family of brands by Michael Keenan. Thank you guys. Billions.
Billions.